You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and today I am reacting to the Wheel of Time origin stories. Now, before we get into this reaction, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. So now that we have completed season 1 of The Wheel of Time, I have done my character ranking. Now I'm going through the suggested material that you all gave me throughout the season to react to. And far and away, what you all said was the most useful, the most important thing here is reacting to these animated origin stories that were provided with the episodes, or at least alongside the episodes on Amazon Prime. They are all actually pretty short, around 3 to 4 minutes on average. So this should be fun. I'm going to split it into 2 parts where I do the first 3, then the second 3. And I'm actually going in order provided by Shelly Sadai. So thank you so much, Shelly, for the input on a proper order in which to view them. So today we're going to be reacting to The Breaking of the World, Sidene, Sidar, and Stone, and The White Tower. And then my next reaction series will cover the other 3. I'm excited to learn a little bit more about the background and some backstories. I love animation. So I'm really excited to dive into these first 3 little origin stories. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in to The Breaking of the World. The shadow fell upon the land. To the 8 corners of the world. One remembered of all of him who brought the shadow and the breaking of the world, and him they named Dragon. Oh, it's not quite the animation style I expected.
Our sisters of the Aes Sedai have sought to understand the breaking of the world. 3,000 years ago, Luz Therin and the forces of light struck the Dark One and sealed him away. Before he was imprisoned, the Dark One delivered one last defiant strike. The Dark One poisoned the source of power for male Aes Sedai.
Oh.
With this, Luz Therin lost his mind.
Now, Luz Therin was...
He murdered his beloved wife. He slew his children she bore him.
Oh.
His friends.
Damn.
He's caught. Everyone.
Now, this was the guy in the finale, right?
The Dark One released Luz Therin from his madness, just to show him what he had done. But it wasn't Luz Therin alone who suffered. The poison spread. No male Aes Sedai was spared. And so began the breaking. The time of madness. It was a time of unchecked, unhinged rage that destroyed the world. They changed the face of the world and ended the Age of Legends. Humanity is driven to the brink of extinction.
The one that kind of channeled with Rand, too. Oh, we saw his baby.
What few survivors
he killed
remained are scattered across a broken and unrecognizable
this is
land.
dark.
The breaking lasts for over 100 years and ends only when the last male channeler alive is gentled. By then, entire civilizations had disappeared. Centuries of progress and knowledge gone. The very lives we live today are shaped by this immeasurable loss. Aes Sedai to protect the world from another such breaking.
Okay. So I was also interested to see in these tales, was it going to be information that I had kind of gotten subtext for in the series, or was going to be completely new information? That was definitely, obviously, something we talked about a lot in the series, the breaking of the world, but I wasn't actually aware that it was the Dark One who corrupted the power. I didn't know that man killed his entire family. Ugh. And then the extremely dark revelation of the Dark One lifting that so he could see what he did. That is horrifyingly dark. The breaking of the world damn near broke my soul just watching that dark little animation, and the animation style certainly fit the tone of the story being told. Whew. All right, let's dive into this next one. Okay, so this one is actually episode 4.
Born in the spine of the world, its waters flow almost entirely unimpeded, until it finds itself here, when the island of Tarvalon splits the mighty river Erenin into 2 halves. Thousands of years ago, long before the walls of our great city were razed by Ogier hands, there existed a great era of humanity. The Age of Legends was a time of advancement. Philosophy, science, technology. What little knowledge survived the breaking alludes to incredible progress. Society benefited through true collaboration as female and male Aes Sedai worked together with each half of the One Power. Saida and Saidin, woman and man, halves of the whole. 2 paths from the same source, the true source. When men touch Saidin, it's wild and unwieldy, a raging torrent resisting. And after the Dark One corrupted Saidin, the madness is unavoidable. Tainted upstream, the 2 cannot be separated. When women touch the true source with Saida, we surrender and guide. In its gentleness, we find its infinite power.
Oh, that's beautiful. Actually.
To master these waters will take time and practice. My daughters, let us begin. Empty yourself of your thoughts. The only thing in your mind is the bud of the flower. Only that. You can see every detail, every vein, every leaf, every curve. Feel it, know it. You and the bud are one.
I still am like, there has to be some way to cure men, and so they don't go mad when they, wield or channel the One Power. They're literally 2 halves of the same river. So, we have to have the second half of the river. It only makes sense. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, and then our 3rd episode is The White Tower, which is actually episode number 5.
As one age passes into memory, another finds its beginnings.
Oh, it's a new narrator.
Out of the ashes of the breaking, surviving factions of female Aes Sedai emerged into a new world. They met under common cause to protect the world from further devastation. While male Aes Sedai continued their descent into madness and destruction, the island of Tarvalon was chosen, and the White Tower was born. A base dedicated to progress, research, and training. Those with the natural ability to channel are welcomed as novices to begin their training. From novicehood, years may pass before a sacred serpent ring is placed on one's finger, raising her to the level of accepted. And long after, when deemed ready, the accepted take the 3 oaths and are raised to wear the shawl as Aes Sedai. Those lucky enough to get called to the shawl will choose their Aja of 7 factions, each with their own specific purpose. Warriors, standing ready. Healers of all things living. Keepers of the past. Seekers of justice. Law-focused diplomats, pursuers of truth and reason,
Ooh.
and those dedicated to preventing the wrong and dangerous use of the One Power. The Hall of the Tower is our central council, represented by 3 sitters from each Aja. Here we vote and deliberate over important matters. On the throne, the Amelin seat. Here, I was sworn in as the Watcher of the Seals, the Flame of Tar Valon, chosen for life.
Okay.
It was no accident that we chose the island of Tar Valon in plain view of Dragamount. It's a message, spoken to all generations, a reminder of the past, a warning that the Dragon Reborn will come one day.
A warning, huh? It's beautiful again. The whole island of Tar Valon and the White Tower itself. Okay, so that one discussed a little bit more about the Ajas, just a little bit, or Aja, as she was saying it. It's interesting, I guess, to get that scope of where Tar Valon is, seeing it, directly in view of that mountain. But okay, so we have our first 3 little mini episodes. I think my personal favorite was that first one because it definitely provided the most new info for me. It had me shook. I wasn't ready, y'all. I wasn't ready for that darkness, but I love it. I really like the dark kind of nature to these little origin episodes, though, to match the animation, which are beautiful. Obviously, under-rendered, really paint stroke sketch type of animations, but I think it's stunning. So yeah, that was my reaction to the first 3 episodes of the Wheel of Time origin stories. Hopefully you all enjoyed these 3 and you'll come on and join me for the next 3. Based on the titles of the 3 in the next one, I'm thinking I might know less and less about them, but I guess we'll see. So make sure to join me on that next journey and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you see as soon as I post that next series of reactions. As I've been mentioning, if there is anything else other than these origin stories that you would like for me to check out and want to watch with me, make sure to leave those recommendations in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. Also, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you are enjoying the reaction. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.